Now he
could catch 31. He could catch number 2.
He might catch number 2.
Right.
And they don't play again for.
Well, I bring it up
5, 6, 7 seasons.
and I respect what you're saying, absolutely. I only bring it up because here is a guy in James Harden where 3 seasons in a row you can legitimately argue this man could have been the MVP. Mm-hmm. Now, he finally broke through last season, but the other 2 years, Russ got it. Steph, that was a really incredible year that Stephen Curry was having.
Well, wait, don't knock Westbrook. That was an incredible year, too.
Headline of that season when he won the MVP. He's still averaging it this year, and people was like, maybe Russ shouldn't be an all-star. Then when he was averaging a triple-double, people were like, well, a triple-double is so arbitrarily important, right?
Same thing about him, talking about he's hogging the basketball and doing all of that, and why should he be this? So we're doing the same thing with James Harden now. He pounds the basketball a lot, and he keeps the ball a lot. He's a great basketball player all year long. That's a great, to me. But I don't never put who is the best. That's all our opinion. Who can be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. When Michael Jordan was doing it, I was playing against him. We all played against him alone.
Consecutive years, we won.
What was he like to work with on the shooting competition?
It was great. I'm telling you, because every year, no one picked us. They always thought it was me, it was him, it was Neek. And Neek every year came in like, they ain't picking us again. We got this. And every year something crazy happened and we won. And so it was just fun. I'm just saying, we missed that competition. NBA, Chris is retired now, and I'm retired. You can bring it on back. Nick been retired, but...
Yeah, I want to say this, too. Toronto should think about retiring
That's what I was
going to
say. The Raptors, 2010 to 2017 with the Heat. I mean, that's a long period of time with both organizations.
7-7.
Which do you think was more epic for him as far as his ability to impact the game?
I think his impact of the game was with the Raptors. Where he got his stardom was with Toronto.
And this man loves the game. As you mentioned, blood clotting condition kind of kept him out of it. Since February of 2016, has not been able to play in the NBA, and he has not yet said, I'm retiring. But they are retiring his jersey number. In the GOAT conversation.
Absolutely.
And so let's do it. Let's have our GOAT talk right now, because we just watched the Super Bowl. Tom Brady got his 6th Super Bowl championship, the most NFL championships of any player. That now ties Michael Jordan, who has 6 championships, although MJ did 6 in 6.
6 and 6.
6 and 6.
6 and 6.
And then you've got LeBron James, people are considering. We actually have a whole number of athletes. Hold on, wait for us. And, the reason why they want you to wait until July 1st is because they can't play. They have all these assets, all this talent, all these picks and collateral that they could use to possibly get AD from the Pelicans, but they can't play because Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving are both designated rookie extension contract players, and you can't...
As a possibility of him leaving Boston and potentially exploring free agency. This thing back up, and I just feel as a teammate, I would have not liked that. I may have even said something to him in the locker room like, you brought that back on us when we're trying to focus. You already had a team where he's saying early on in the season, this is a young team. These guys need to learn how to win. I'm trying to do this or trying to do that. If you want to have leadership, there's a certain way to lead without bringing kind of this circus back into the fold.
So Swin conversation. So even if he would maybe be open-minded to it, he won't be open-minded until February 8th. If he's still in a Pelicans uniform. But the whole point is they are actively trying to get him into a Lakers uniform. Yes. Now, question, will Dell Demps, GM of the Pelicans, be looked at as foolish?
You're gonna get look like a fool if you're losing for nothing.
Yeah.
You're okay. What's the fool? You're gonna look like a fool. So now
you're coming into a toxic situation because everybody know you're already out the door. So they have already gotten past that stage. All right. You can't go into a summer or you're going to end up in a Jimmy Butler situation where they don't want to be there. So there's a potential, I don't have to come back. I can wait. So if there's a great offer that makes you better, it's not about looking stupid.
Because nothing is clear. Imagine being in a whole situation where literally from leadership to coach to who's on the roster is a question mark. How do you deal?
That's the business of what we're in.
whatever to make them back great. If you could get two great basketball players who are the top, to me, is number 1 and number 2 in the NBA right now in basketball. So I think them two are the best 2 players in the basketball right now. So if you get both of them on the same team.
Massive trade that could possibly or not happen. So one, you need to be happy and think about it like, I'm worth something to be actually in this trade. You're just not just throwing anything to get AD. That's number 1. And number 2, let's just round it back to Boston. All these guys talk. All these guys, it ain't like back in the day, Gear. Kyrie talking to this person's talking to that person, Braun's talking to this person. They're all talking behind the scenes. And that's how you end up in the same place with somebody you want to play with, because those conversations get started on the phone with the guys, goes to the agents, then gets to the execs, and then decisions and business gets done.
Right.
That's just how it is.
It doesn't mean. And in the third round will be from the 2 special roster additions of Dirk Nowitzki and Dwayne Wade. So who should LeBron pick first?
Well, go ahead, Gary.
Kyrie.
This ain't gonna be televised next year. It ain't gonna be televised.
It's gonna be a one-time televised.
Y'all getting one televised, and then that union.
Okay, so while we're at it, for fun, whatever. Who do you think gets picked last? Who's last?
Dirk Nowitzki.
No, not of the special editions. Not of the special editions.
All I know is Kemba better not be picked last. I'm tired of y'all with this.
Man, they gonna pick. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do Kyle Lowry last.
He's in Charlotte. Kemba better be picked first.
No, what?
You wrong.
They are.
You wrong.
You are.
You wrong.
Maybe Vucevic. Nah, Vucevic they gonna pick Kyle Lowry last because he's smaller.
LaMarcus Aldridge
Is last pick?
Probably so.
Oh, you playing?
Listen, this
LaMarcus?
is all I gotta say.
Why? Because he's not spicy and exciting?
Man, he ain't spicy and exciting. Come on, man. That's big fundamental number 2.
Yeah, that's true. We better not have LeBron with everybody that's the hype and got all the different antics going on. And then Giannis over here that got the snooze team. Like,
not only will LeBron have a spicy little team, he will certainly have an uninterrupted documentary on it. Hey, y'all. What's up? This is Roz Gold-Onwude alongside legend Swin Cash, Gary Payton. This is The Bounce. Thank you for rocking with us. Bounce. We got you on Sundays and Mondays. And